Hello and welcome to the 5th episode of Hearts of Iron 4 Let's Play Ethiopia. In the past 4 episodes, we have conquered Oman and Yemen, Saudi Arabia, made one province of the Syrian Empire, which was Iraq previously, before they became fascist, our puppet. Turkey was also in a separate war with them. We got a common peace conference and they took 2 provinces. And, well, we became fascist, which makes things easier for us. Of course, in the game, historically, fascism was very bad. Funny, Iran became communist, so that's funny. And, well, India apparently, we don't know that for sure, but it's not the British Raj anymore, so that's funny. Anyway, we're here in Ethiopia, which is now called Lictor Ethiopia, and we want to expand. So in this episode, well, we try to do just that. It's not that easy though, because if we look at our national focus, currently doing steel industry improvements, which gives us 12 steel, which is important for us. And then we can choose between oil or metal industry. I'd rather choose metal. And then we can, here, demand the British colonies, demand French Somalia, see where that goes. And then we've left battleship primacy or carrier primacy. And that's about that. Now, if we attack France, or if we have this event for France or Britain, they are in a war with Germany. Funnily, Germany is fighting a defensive war, with no historical focus, with the Soviets attacking Germany, and part of the attackers are Mongolia, Tanatuva, Rosa Luxemburg, Romanian People's Republic, and we are an Axis faction, and defenders are these. Now, currently we have no war yet between France and Germany, but yeah, if we declare here, then we might have a very good reason to join the Axis so that Germany is thrown into the war. Well, we'll see where that goes. But now let's continue first, so that we actually do something. We have our Home Defense Army, which is in garrison order. Yay. Which is in garrison order. And defends here mostly the borders. We have insufficient resources. We're lacking aluminium. We're lacking tungsten, steel no longer in a few minutes. We have a massive surplus of oil, from which 32 is available for export. And we have 2 exports going out, so we got 3 civilian factories. For that, we get here 1, which makes us 4. Here, nobody buys our steel, which makes, we get 3 civilian factories, or 4, I think. For the production, you can actually see from exports we get 4, we own 23, and use are 21, consumer goods 6, construction 15, and from imports -6. And then there's some infrastructure that needs to be repaired. We're building lots of military factories. Because weirdly, during the war, we had lots and lots of military factories, had the ability to make this full, but they are now gone, apparently. So that's weird. We've got infantry equipment, which is currently updated to level 2. We've not so much support equipment, and we currently here have unassigned divisions, so they're pumping out here in this province. These are our divisions, so they have improved artillery, they have infantry equipment and support equipment. They're good in various ways, and they're pumping it out right here. We'll have to find a use for them later. Okay, oil we have plenty, so let's do that. That'll improve our situation. Then we have here 17 elite troops, which have which border this with Britain. I'll send them the command to take over that. Then we have 12 which are here on garrison order on this border. So that's the funny part about it. Alright, let's say we want to make this full, so they reshuffle that a little bit. And then we say, hey, you two, you get assigned here. Get ready. And another one is coming out, so we assign them as well. And then they're shipped over there. Regarding our naval situation, we can protect these sea zones. We don't have that many. We don't have that strong a fleet. We have now a fleet with 4 destroyers. So currently we're not at war with the naval power, so we don't have to fear anything. But of course Britain would be much better than we are in that regard. We're currently producing 7.6 destroyer a year and no convoys. What about we do that? Good. Now we produce some convoys per month. And we have even more unassigned divisions. Let's say these two get assigned. Well, I should select them this way and assign them. And then the future ones that are coming out will be used to, protect against this kind of area. Whoa! A civil war has erupted in Iran. Powerful entities within the government have pushed radical reform through society, changing the old order of the country. The Shah called for support, and a large portion of the Iranian armed forces have answered the call to arms. The war for Persia has begun. Okay, that's fun. Okay, so now Iran is the Shah, Reza Shah Pahlavi, and the communist Suleyman Mirza Iskandari. Well, let's see where that goes. They are now part of the Axis and are part of that war with the Soviet Union. Cool. Good. They have some artillery type there, but we don't know enough about them. Insufficient intel to provide unit details. Well, what about... Yeah, we get to a recon company, and I think we want to build a radio detection, and that kind of improves that ability for us. And we're going to start nuclear research, maybe. We're lacking on a lot of research here. That's the problem. We're behind in a lot of research because we started with none of that researched. None of that. I mean, most countries start with support equipment already researched, and I think maybe engineer company most start with at least 1 tank research and artillery already researched. and already land doctorate in research. So that makes things easier. We don't have that, so that makes it a little bit more difficult. And also most start with some of these things already researched. Yeah. We didn't. Naval, we had nothing. So that makes things a lot more difficult, of course, to start, and it requires a lot more research slots. Yay, a research company finally available. That will improve movement. Okay, we could do that. Recon company reconnaissance. This now allows me, we look through here, to actually go to our infantry division, our standard one, and say, hey, I want a recon company added to that. I would take a look. We have enough infantry equipment available. We will need 500 more manpower. But we don't have enough support equipment available. So we definitely need to start pumping out a lot more support equipment. Okay, so I don't think we do carriers. That's kind of rich, so that's an event that happens there. Let's see where that event leads. And these guys here, which are currently just standing idle by, I think you may very well, that's our air. We currently have only 200 airs, which are, not very well deployed. Let's send them over here. Give them our, so that we can actually see here something, maybe. Maybe we'll see what that event does. Demand French Somaliland, this is this year. So here, Lecture Ethiopia Fleet. Why are you not joining with that fleet? Yeah, right, that's the point. I don't want to select armies. Maybe. I don't want the fucking armies. I want that navy. I want the home fleet. And no. Those merge. Wonderful. So now I can say you should become part of the home fleet. Wonderful. Now that that has been fixed, we actually have a stronger fleet with 10 destroyers already. How long? Alright, we definitely should have people at that border when that happens, so we can take them off. Here, but and the point of that here is, or was, to get them out of this area because of supply. But now that that's been fixed, why don't I give you, yeah, I know, give you that order and say, hey, whoops, we'll do that. And wonderful, improved computing machine. So we need more decryption in 1940, you know, you want to say we actually need even more. Basically, would need both things: decryption to know what's going on. Okay. Back in a second. Okay. Come on, get faster. Get this event done. Let's see what happens then. We currently have a little bit over the top import of steel, so we can actually reduce the import by 1. Captured by the advancing German armies in the Soviet Union. That's I don't know where's Kiev. Gomel, Minsk, there. No, Kiev is here. The capture of one of the most important cities is a serious blow to the Soviets, but the question still remains whether the Germans can keep up the momentum. Moments after the Germans had occupied the city, thousands of mines planted by the NKVD were apparently detonated in buildings along the Kreshchak main street, causing even more damage to the already ruined city. Now the invading forces look to the east, a significant development in the Petit Parisien. You know, it's pretty nice. We have Austria-Hungary, the monarchy reunited, licensed foreign designs. Okay, you know, they reclaimed quite a lot. They haven't taken that. Infantry equipment, soft attack was 5%, hard attack and piercing. Anti-tank. We better should have that one around. Okay. Yeah, we find out this person is 3. We don't have that much bombing to fear. We could reduce the construction time even more, or increase the production cap. Get engineering down here, a radar station. You know, but I think it's important that we get even more research time, because we're minus 18%. But you know, we gotta get it further down to have it manageable. Oh, we have actually available airplanes. Now that's cool. Here, set a plus 300, a plus 100. We have undersigned divisions. Whoops. Whoop whoop whoop. Okay. You get ready. Become part of that group. They have prepared up here, and I think it's worthwhile with a tank at the ready. We should have one more there. How long is it taken? Oh, only 15 days remaining. And then we will have the question of them all. What'll happen? Here. Their cost is daily political power cost. This is a lot of... we need aluminium. That is... damn. Traded we want factory to get that. Germany, can you take over Moscow? That'd be cool. And we have only 6 days remaining, and then we see what this event will tell me. We need more support equipment. Yikes. We limit that to that, and we need more support equipment. But we have currently stockpiled it. So that asks me, can we actually make them? Add them a recon company. Yes, we can. Then we should add a recon company. Okay, what does this give us? It gives us a this gives us is an event. We'll see where that goes. What? France botched down and gave us that? Holy, that's nice. All right, what about we try this? We try it with this thing now. We put them around there and see where they're going. Oh, actually, what about you hold? I delete your plan here and say you are, well, you are going starting from here. Hey. So that's funny. France gave in to the request. So there's no need for me to, you know, make a war with them anymore. They just simply folded. That's interesting. They're democratic, maybe that's part of it. We'll see. Damn. We need more steel and more aluminum. Okay, one more factory. And for steel, we should definitely improve our what's it called? Wow. In an attempt to stand up to the increased threat against British holdings in Southeast Asia, the colonial territories of Singapore and Borneo have been transferred to Australia. With the goal of being the Commonwealth's first and best line of defense in the Pacific, Australia assumes full responsibility for military and administrative preparations in case of fighting in the region. Presumably intended to counter the imperial ambitions of Japan, Australia will no longer be entirely reliant on the efforts of its former colonial overlord to protect their shores from invasion. Interesting strategy. We definitely need here resource gain, efficiency, excavation. So thought we get more steel. Okay. More until you're in position. One more. Good. You're now in position and can prepare. That's good. And we have some green. Why do we have green? Oh, because we added more things to them. Oh. that explains why. Okay. How long? A little bit. This here is British Somaliland. But what is Abu Dhabi? Now wait. The British colonies is Abu Dhabi, not Aden. So again, wrong one. This is Abu Dhabi. Wait, let's do that. Let's say these they have that line. They are assigned to that line. And have that goal. Ouch. The remaining parts, they're assigned here and have that goal without dragging the start part here. Let's move. And yeah, make strategic redeployment. Okay. Hopefully, Britain suffers the same fate as the French did and just caves in. I'm not sure it will, but it might. Okay. More civil wars going on here with Estonian People's Republic on Estonia. Okay. Good. They're almost all ready to stand, and they're now preparing their battle plan. Well, let's see if Britain decides to give us these resources freely or if we have to force them to give these resources. Recon Company number 2. You know, get over here. We need you there to give air superiority. Yeah, close air support. And maybe air superiority. No, I can't give you that order. And normal operations. And I need a new research. Yeah, there's so much good things to choose from. Yeah, and radar station I think is so important that we do that at some point. That just takes too long. Production efficiency cap, 10%. You know, we don't lack for not doing that for a time. Research gain efficiency, we have to do that. We have to do that. We have to improve our research gain efficiency. Otherwise, we're not seeing the data of it. The end of it. Wait, tungsten. With all that, we're again. Oh, fuck you. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. We're now constructing a lot of stuff. You know, a lot of military factories. But I think we need to construct even more civilian factories. Roger that. Lots of civilian factories. Infrastructure is actually quite good. Here, we're gonna build it up to 6 at least. And we're going to find out whether Great Britain caves in, similarly to what we saw with. You know, they're all fully entrenched and have prepared the battle plan. We're going to strike them, and they're going to win. They can't hope to win, realistically. Alright. National focus is over. Abu Dhabi and Aden. Oh, that was not... That wasn't stated in this damn thing. Yeah, please, but... Can you find out what they did? Whoa! They gave us all of that. Wonderful. Wonderful. Hey, you there. This is all our territory now. With Jordan, Palestine, and Sinai. You get over there. And we're preparing here the attack on the other side. But nice, they caved in. Here, we gain a core on that much later, but first... Here. Let's move them closer to that base. All right, let's see what we can do. We've done that. Yeah, we got to do this radio finally. Before. Yeah, that's kind of bullshit because I already got those things I wanted. And we have to do it one more steel even. Holy shit. What's going on with all of that? Yeah, we can finally fulfill the support equipment. And the construction is just, you know, knocking them off one by one. So we have now, not that much, but we have some, you know, on top, which is great. All right. That's all working. Supplies working. Yeah, Great Britain has a strong attrition. They have to walk by foot all the way back here because they have no ports. Oh, they gave us that back. That belonged even to that. So they have no ports down here anymore. That's fantastic. That's fantastic. And we have more research with anti-tank actually available now. We need to, you know, we actually, what do we need? We have no tanks, but yeah, we need improve our artillery so that I can actually hold steady. And this excavation is definitely needed. Are we coming with that? Yeah, that's taking its time, but it will be there. It will be there. I assure you that. It doesn't even have that range. It can only cover that. It's a pretty much problematic situation. You know, I need to have better airplanes, right? I need to get to the dive bombers here, which have, if you look, compare them, right? Dive bomber 1 and 2, like dive bomber 2, it's faster, has more air attack, and has 300 kilometers more range. Is just more defense, more agility, more naval attack, more ground attack, and same reliability. So we just need better ones. We're still not at 100% though. That's funny. We're still not at 100%. But it's kind of funny that you can just reclaim these things and it actually works. It actually does give you these things back. So, I mean, after that, if we get that as well, we kind of have a huge power base. Okay, that kind of thing didn't work out for People's Republic. You know, Germany didn't really get along. But you know, if they manage to take over Moscow here, oh, they made this. They have the forts here. But if Germany manages to take these things over, that's gonna be funny. If they can make the Soviet Union surrender, that'd be perfect. Kuwait, fun. Okay. Things are getting heated up. We have 30 days left, and then we took, without a single shot fired, took over even more land. Hey, why we are not producing more people? Oh, we don't like the, we don't have enough equipment. Hey, division equipment. What about oh, we don't want basic infantry equipment. Okay, we don't want kind of bullshit thing they have here, because we have mind you, yeah, we update that. We only want the good new equipment. Not this bullshit. So, okay. We still have divisions. No, we don't. Like Assyrian Empire is Reich Protectorate. They cannot declare wars. They can decline. They cannot decline Cold Wars. Oh boy, they have a lot of stuff going on. The Marines. Do we want to have better Marines? What? What just happened? What? Hitler assassinated a group of Wehrmacht officers opposed to the war have launched a coup in Berlin. An unidentified party of armed men stormed the Reichskanzlei and, following a shootout with its bodyguards, successfully took the life of the German Führer. The surviving conspirators have all been arrested by the Gestapo, and this morning Heinrich Himmler was sworn in as the new Führer of the German Reich. In a speech before the Reichstag, Himmler accused Britain and France of masterminding Hitler's assassination and stated Germany's vocal commitment to the utter destruction of both nations. Okay. Above Maginot. Paratroopers. Nice. Nice. Oh, you could kick Italy out of the Axis. They want to. They prepare to invade Italy. Nice. Well, yeah, this is only what we can see apparently. Here. They get rid of Hitler, right? They have that kind of event done, so they could actually do this. And then, you know, they could go either way here. So that's funny. Let's see where that goes. Alright, it's only a few days, and then after that, we already have to call it wraps for this episode. Yeah. Well, they're very good in the north, but not that good in the south. Except for this one, you know, kind of minor guy who's capable of going down here. Okay. How are we doing with that? Oh man, that still takes time. Okay. Manage our subjects. Change autonomy level to Reichskommissariat. Need 800 to demote to that level. Cannot declare wars. Cannot decline to call the war. Control over deployed units. Go over to Overlord. Oh. Yeah, subject manpower requirement plus 90%. Master can build constructions on the subject's territory. Yes. Exhortate to Overlord plus 100%. Overlord trade cost minus 90%. Civilian industry to Overlord plus 25%. Military industry to Overlord plus 65%. Alright. And if I do the satellite. What's it currently? You can build construction on the subject. Can't do that anymore. Export trade to Overlord plus 60. That's only plus 40. Overlord trade cost minus 40 and minus 60. I have civilian to Overlord plus 25. I don't have that anymore. Okay. So I'd rather keep it at this level then. Alright. Effects on autonomy. Overlord land leasing to subject. Subject land leasing to Overlord. Autonomy effect from master building. Subject contributed to wars. Subject exporting to Overlord. Interesting. Okay, we have a few days left, and then we see if we can, you know, if they just give us that willingly, as they did previously. You know, I mean, previously they just faulted. They just faulted. Ah, I can modify government finally. All right, we have that national focus. That doesn't give more, it just gives us lots of cores. 2 days it was previously that we had to wait. Alright, what's going on? We have available airplanes in reserve. Well, what about you do that plus 100 to 400? That's the maximum that can fit there. We have 3 military factories. I think put one more fighter in. They didn't fault. They didn't give us that. Is that true? They didn't give us what I wanted. Okay. Well. You know, if I would start the World War if we do that. Because the United Kingdom is allied with all of those. And not the United States actually. And other than I thought, I cannot start my own thing. I just can't. So I could declare a war goal. They will likely call all their well, friends. You know, we'll see what we do next time though, because we already have you know, played quite a while. So this is Two Martins signing off. See you next time. Goodbye.